May 1977. Get ready for the dictation. 5 seconds. Start. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a rare privilege that I enjoy today of welcoming you to this annual meeting of the Central Board. The members of the board and myself are most grateful to you for the honor you have done us in acceding to our request to inaugurate this session. The trust you have placed in the engineers of the country to influence further and shape the economic progress of the nation is obvious in the appointment of one of the champions of our profession and one of our past presidents as Union Minister. The board takes pride in his appointment as such, and I can assure you on behalf of the board that the trust you have placed in him will be fully justified. In one of his inaugural speeches to this board, our late Prime Minister had said that the two words irrigation and power briefly represent the basic needs of any material development in these regions today. It is therefore very opportune for us to have a few words of advice and guidance from a statesman of your ability with a lifelong service to constructive work. Before I proceed to the main subject of my address, it may not be out of place to speak a little on the activities of the board, which has now completed over 30 years of fruitful service to the nation. The efforts of the board have enabled India to occupy a prominent place on the irrigation and power map of the world. As an organization, it possesses the highest degree of technical competence and enjoys a worldwide reputation. Some of its publications are being quoted as reference books throughout the world. The board has been responsible for making some original contributions in the science and technique of irrigation engineering. During the second plan, the board formulated a scheme for promoting and advancing fundamental and basic research in the field of irrigation and power engineering, which was approved by the Government of India and has been continued in the third plan. The board is playing a vital role in coordinating research in this country, thus preventing duplication and wastage of effort, and in bringing about improvements in irrigation practices and methods of construction, publishing results of research on irrigation subjects. The board is today the biggest cooperative organization in the country, contributing to nation's irrigation and power development. From Mrs. India Pistons Limited, Bombay, to Mrs. Mill Stores Limited, Madras. Sirs, in reply to your esteemed favor of yesterday, We regret that we are unable to quote special rates for the quantity of raw materials you mention, but we shall be glad to supply you at the ordinary rates if you favor us with the order. These are the best terms we are in a position to offer for such a small lot. Our lowest terms for the raw materials required would be about rupees 100 per ton. The goods are of the very best quality. If you can let us have an order for this quantity by return of post or by wire at once, we shall be pleased to make the necessary arrangements to deliver the materials in accordance with your requirements. Kindly give our quotation your yearly consideration and oblige us with an yearly reply. Assuring you of our best services, we remain yours faithfully. Stop.